Good evening. For those of you who are new with us tonight, Fruit Bearers is ministry to children, special needs children living in the Philippines. We minister on the island of Negros Oriental. See the blue stars on that slide? Those are the places where we go to minister to the children on a regular basis. Fruit Bearers is based on the verse John 15:8. If you bear much fruit, you bring glory to my Father, and you prove to be my disciples. Every time I read the Bible, the words fruit bearers just stood out like it was in bold print. So I asked the Lord, where do you want me to bear fruit? And the Philippines always came to mind. It was puzzling because Judy and I had just spent 3 years living and ministering in the Philippines. So I asked him more specifically, Lord, are you calling me to start a new ministry on a different island in the Philippines? The answer came when a young woman we had mentored in the Philippines by the name of Joy contacted us. Joy had gone into the hills and had found a little girl who had no hope. Her name was Geneseo. She was burned in a kerosene fire at the age of 4, and she was in real trouble. She grew, but the scar tissue did not grow, and so she was being pulled apart. Already she couldn't swallow, and she couldn't blink her eye normally. This is Geneseo today. She has a job, and thanks to her sponsor, she also has a little neighborhood store of her own. She supports herself and helps her family too, because God showed her his love. There was now no doubt God was calling, and Fruit Bearers Ministries became a legal entity here and in the Philippines. But God wasn't done. He gave us a special mission. He said in my spirit, Wes, you do not know how many needy children are in the mountains and the hills, but I do. Now go into the mountains and find those children and show them my love. In addition to medical care, here are some of the ways Fruit Bearers shows God's love: making learning possible, building better homes, feeding the hungry physically, feeding the hungry spiritually, doing special projects like bringing clean water by providing classroom needs, building wheelchair access, and by giving disaster aid after typhoons, and so on. I've said this many times. This is really the Lord's work, and Judy and I feel so privileged that He has allowed us to be part of it, and we hope it blesses you as well.